All right, here we go. I'm gonna do my first grow with the homies. And there's people already in the in the chat or in the waiting room. That's lit. I'm a child of God, I'm defeating all lies. Lonely up top, yeah, with the ring squad. Yeah, it's your time to go up. You know what I'm saying? See how we can help each other like achieve our dreams, heal, grow, enjoy life, like all of those things. You feel me? So this community is for all of us. Like every single one of us, like is a leader, and we all have strengths and limitations. When you come in community, you get to meet with people who have the strength to your limitation, and vice versa. So that's the space, that's the energy, that's the goal here. What makes your heart happy? And what makes my heart happy is being able to spend time with my friends. Ta-da!
What makes my heart happy is I couldn't choose between dogs and experiencing when an epiphany like clicks within a person and being able to like witness that excitement that they get. Like that really makes my heart happy.
What makes me happy is being able to use some of the skills that I done took back to build with my family. That's like the most important thing to me and brings me a lot of joy. So,
and what makes my heart happy is helping people find solutions to their problems.
What makes my heart happy is just really finding that person that I could connect with and really align with musically and also spiritually. Just God and music. Sure.
What makes my heart happy is being in the company of genuine people who actually have like something to talk about in depth. Good community.
What makes me happy is scuba diving.
Ooh.
I really love being in the water. Like I love swimming and being in the ocean. That's what makes me happy. And I love cooking. I'm in the culinary arts, so I love cooking.
Hey y'all, I'm Matthew. I'm sadly from Iowa. Things that make me happy would be hot music and spending time with family and seeing my little man's face every day.
Hey y'all, my name is Ray. Mikey insists on calling me by my real name, Raven, but most people call me Ray. It's okay. Whatever you want to call me, it's fine. In Los Angeles, but I'm from Chicago. I'll never let you forget. What's something that makes me happy? Music and food. Food do me right for sure. But
what kind of food?
Ooh, don't get me started. My favorite food of all time is crab legs, but I love lasagna. And when I'm in Italy, I eat lasagna every day. But I also love Thai food. Don't get me started, but you know, all of it. Anything that got flavor, I'm with it.
That's what's up. You know we can't see you, right?
Okay, that part is on purpose. Sorry.
Okay, so you good. You can stay right there.
My name is Vari Divine, and what makes my heart happy is honestly like seeing other people achieve what they said that they wanted to do. Honestly, that's what I do for work. I help people achieve their visions, but it actually does make my heart happy to see like, dang, you did that. Like you said you was gonna do it. You've been talking about it. You've been posting about it, and now you actually did it. Like that's just really dope. And I just like creativity and art, from films to video games to music. I'm kind of just, as you can see, got my vinyl collection back here. Over here, it's like a bunch of films, Kill Bill, Quentin Tarantino. I'm a Quentin Tarantino fan. So, and Community. So I know we were supposed to say one thing, but those are the things that make my heart happy. It's a package. So.
Anyway, so things I want to do better at, being consistent. That's more for like artistry. I am consistent, but I also wrote down executing the ideas that I have. Like I feel like sometimes that's the hard part, is like you have these crazy ideas and you just have to execute. And it's interesting for me because I do execute on a lot of the ideas I have. I just feel like the bigger ones, I sometimes I find myself making excuses, which I'm not the kind of person to make excuses. And I'm very disciplined, going with like what Mikey said. Like I wake up every day at 5 a.m. I go to the gym. Like there's things I do every single day and I don't have a problem doing it. But it's like, for some reason, when it comes to bigger ideas, I almost use like those little things as an excuse for why I'm not doing the bigger ones. And I don't want to keep doing that. I'm passionate about creating a community that emphasizes music as an international language, because my ultimate career goal is to own an international music school. Like, I majored in international business, I minored in music with that goal in mind, and like I speak different languages and stuff. But I feel like when it comes to music, to me, that's like one of the most obvious international languages. Like, any country I go to, that's something I'm able to connect with people on, whether they speak English or not. Like, we can play this song together. Like, they know what key we in, they can hear it, they can feel it. You know what I mean? Like, it's something that it's big. So like with the international music school, I also want to just heighten like awareness of the intersection of like music and people, like where music and people meet, because those are like my two passions. And so even in the world around me, like I like to host little jam sessions. I lead a worship night with my friends, and obviously, you know, like my shows and stuff. But yeah, those are things that I'm passionate about. That's all.
One of the things I want to see in myself is execution, but also I think I work really hard to dismantle like harmful practices that I have. That's work. It's a lot. You know, I can't be harm free. I can be harmless, right? Also in the world, what I would like to see is like obstacles moved out of the way. Whatever it is that they envision for their life as success, like not someone else's version of success, but whatever their version of success is, like for them not to feel like they can't reach it. And yeah, the thing that is my barrier is like fearing that I'm gonna hurt people if I'm in leadership, or like, you know, or if something fails, or if people don't believe in it enough, or we've sat on ideas for, at this point, over a decade because of it.
What I want to put into the world and what I would like to see is that creatives like us have more time to be creative, and we spend less time doing the business side of things. And if you can just get a really good system and just do that same system every single time, then you have more time to be creative. So
yes,
I would like to see that for us as artistic people, for us as creative entrepreneurs. And that is kind of like some of my life's work, is to create tools that will help us to do that.
I think for me, my biggest challenge has really been battling with my mental health and like pain and trauma, and trying to not let that cause an impairment in my life. I want to be that person, you know, that is so weighed down by just pain and all of that kind of feelings, to where I don't break through and have genuine joy and healing and fun for the rest of my life, you know? So like, I want to be that change. So I'm working my butt off right now, you know, like trying to fight certain mental battles so that I can like grow, you know, and like, it's like I'm trying to reach enlightenment almost. It's like I'm trying to get to that point where I'm just like, I'm good. Like, yes, I can consider these things that are painful, but I'm actually like content. I still have my joy, you know? So that's what that is for me. And then for the environment, it would just be the church. Like, I do apologetics, and I work with like multiple churches as far as getting members and people who even care about Christianity or religion, period, to actually like think for themselves, to actually make sense of their faith and not just follow because of tradition and because they were told how to think, but actually equipping people with evidence and reasons and actually making sense of their faith is like literally my life's mission, is what I do. And that is something that I'm actively being, as far as just advocating for that, because it protects people from spiritual abuse. I mean, it protects people from so many things, you know, so
yes,
that's what I'm actively being, because that is a change that I want to see. So.
It was her philosophy, her teaching me how to think for myself and how to, do apologetics, and not just for my faith, but for my whole life.
The word apologetics means to speak in defense. It's a Greek word, but without getting deep, it just means to give a defense. So when someone says like, oh, which basketball team do you think is better? This team, or this person or this person? Or it's like, you never just say an answer with no reason. You always give a defense and a reason for why you think what you think. And so how that relates to Christianity or just religion, period, is don't just say, yeah, I believe Jesus died for my sins and, you know, God exists and the Bible is true. It's like, oh, why? All of a sudden it's crickets. It's like, do you actually have a reason for why you think these things? Like, how do you articulate? Like, that's what I'm trying to teach people to do so that they're not just parroting what they hear. So it's teaching people how to speak in defense for what they actually are claiming to believe, if that makes sense.
Sign me up for the course.
You said parroting. I like that. Yeah.
It's a whole lot of parrots.
It's a lot of them.
Kind of like what Mike is putting together, and you and everybody, you know, is important because you really need to find the people who are good at what you're not good at. And I feel like admitting, not to sound like an addiction coach, but admitting is the first step. You need to be honest about what you can't do. If you ain't no businesswoman, not saying you can't be one, but like that ain't you right now. So what friend do you have? If you broke also, what friend do you have for free that can help you on the business side? Or you a business person, but you ain't got no eye. Okay, what friend do I have that works in creativity or whatever that can tell me what this looks like or what this sound like for real, and I can do the rest. But anyway, shout out to say community is important, and you should find the people that are good at what you are not good at, that actually care about getting to the same place as you, because that's how we all get farther together. Okay, I'm done. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.